So here's a universal question I always get. What kind of people do I attract? How do I know what kind of people I attract? I'll tell you a story. So recently, I am at the back of a Ken Honda Yasukatake, by the way, there's a part of Japan. Guy is really rich, owns a whole retreat center. They can house so many people. Some people usually they book retreat centers, like he owns the retreat center. Bathrooms coated with gold and all this kind of thing. But I was at the back of a Ken Honda retreat in Yasukatake. And my buddy Zen and I had done marketing to attract all these people from around the world to come. And so I observed them for 3 full days, thinking to myself, okay, because one of the marketing concepts that I teach is to understand your audience. So I sat back and I was observing all of these people, and I was thinking to myself, what do all these people have in common? After all, people are from around the world: Australia, Africa, different parts of Europe, North America, South America, etc., etc. And I realized that despite the fact that they were of different genders, male, female, they were of different races, they were of different ages, they all had one thing in common. In fact, more than one thing, a few things in common. Number one, big believers in spirituality and energy. In fact, the room was, they love this energy stuff. Energy, healing, believing in energy. Man, that was their entire cup of tea. That's what they came for. Because the event was not like your typical, just write a lot of flip charts and PowerPoint slides kind of event. It was one where people were open to talking about energy healing and blocks and this kind of thing. I realized everybody was of that frequency. Very important. Next thing also, people were all in the stage of life where they were in some form of transition. In some form of transition means they were either wanting to elevate or to get out of a certain stuck feel. So it's kind of interesting, right? Around the same advertising, we attract all the people that like energy, all the people that are in some form of transition. And they're all people that, are really open to these kind of experiences as well. So I start thinking, wow, isn't it interesting? We run the same ad, hit people around the world. They're not united based on demographics. They are united based on frequency, based on what I call resonance. And so I started thinking, because one of the guys eventually mentioned that he loved to follow another internet marketer called Dan Henry. And, I had met Dan in Malaysia before. And Dan is like, he's got this nice watch. He's got like tats everywhere. He has a certain worldview. And this particular guy looked exactly like Dan Henry, just like a taller version of Dan Henry. So, and little surprise, as he was sharing his story, has the same kind of worldview as Dan Henry. I was like, oh my God, what's up with this? So I started to have the conclusion that people are drawn to other people based on resonance and frequency, which means, if you're a tough guy kind of guy, you're going to attract a lot of tough guys. If you're a spiritual kind of person, you're going to attract a whole bunch of people who believe in this kind of thing. This is regardless of their gender, regardless of their nationality, regardless even of their age group also. You attract people based on the frequency and resonance. You attract people based on your worldview. If you believe that the world is a tough place where we need to fight for that, and you're going to attract a whole bunch of people that share your worldview. For Ken, he believes that there's abundance, that there's happy money angels, that you can make money and be happy at the same time. It attracts a bunch of people that agree and resonate with your worldview. Worldview, frequency and resonance. Next, stage of life. What stage are they in? The people in the room were all in the transitional stage of life, wanting to elevate past where they were. And so, depending on some people's stage of life, when I was starting out, I was in a pure hustle mode, and I attract a lot of clients in that stage. Now, if you're in a retirement mode also, where you're kind of real chill about it, you're going to attract people in that stage of life. If you're in a place where you're going to systemize so that you can have some balance, you're going to attract people in that stage of life. Whatever stage of life you are in, the content and the advertising you put forth is going to attract people who resonate with that. And so why am I sharing all of these things with you? Because you do typical marketing and you have no idea who exactly the people you're targeting are. You might think, oh, their demographics. Hey, nothing in the room, the Ken Honda room, was demographically very similar. People of different age groups, live in different places. Nothing was there. It's the invisible threads that united everybody. As I ponder and think about my own marketing and you watching this, I think about the worldview I put forth. I think about the ideas I put forth. I think about the resonance and the essence that I put out. I think also about the stage of life that people are in. I come to the realization that people who like my content, in some way, they are in a stage of life where they want to be the very best version of themselves. You could be watching this right now and you could be starting out, but you are aggressive. There might be the energy and the resonance that come out. You're aggressive. You want to be alpha. You want to be strong. You want to be the very best that you can be. You're here to maximize your potential. Those are people that really seem to like my stuff. Now, at the same time, you might be in a stage of life where you are dissatisfied. In fact, I'm dissatisfied too. I have high aspirations and places that I want to be. I might have accomplished a lot, but I'm dissatisfied. I want to be even better. Maybe you watch this. You have done great things and you're dissatisfied. You think you can do better. Or maybe you're starting out and you're dissatisfied and you want to push more. So that's the stage of life. I only attract people who want to do more. They are not happy with where they are right now. Doesn't mean they're in bad place or bad space, but they want to do more. Stage of life. The energy and the frequency that I emit via these videos and content attracts the kind of people, and the people who want to push, who want to be the very best, who want to win, want to be relentless. Those are the people that I kind of attract. And I kind of realize also the frequency, the worldview. The worldview is what? The worldview is, hey, we want to go out there. We want to learn the things because we want to deserve the success. It's not given to us. It's not cross your fingers and hope that, you have a bag of money drop on your head. We want to go out there and deserve it and be the very best we can be, hone our skills so that we are out there, we walk out a champion, we win the champion because we deserve to be a champion because we are a champion. Those are the kind of people that I attract. So if you watch this video, I'm very aware. Because as I do this exercise, I start to realize, okay, everybody emits a certain frequency. Is this generic frequency for everybody? No. I work with clients, some of them emit a very zen and peaceful energy. This girl, Sophie, that I work with. So, oh my God, how many times that she appeared on a call or people met her in person, they'll just tell her, you're such a zen presence. This energy, and I 100% bet she meets a lot of quiet, zen-like people who want a zen-like life, and it's cool. So I hope to do two things in this video. Empower you, first and foremost, to be your most authentic self. If you're an introvert, I have got a gal, Hui Hui, and she runs an introvert challenge. She is an introvert. And she gets introverts from all around the world to be a part of her challenge. She emits that frequency and she attracts these people. Whatever you do, you can be you. You're going to attract people similar to you, your worldview, their transitional stages, their essence. You be you. So I want to empower you to do that. Then number two, I want you to be aware of the kind of people that you attract. So hey, these are the kind of people that like me. And so it gives you permission, number one, to shoot more content or be more of you so that you can attract more of these people. It's great. And at the same time, if somebody doesn't fall into the category and they give you a lot of shit, just tell them, hey, you know what? Guess this place is not for you. Go find somewhere else. And so, yes, my content is, we hardcore, we push, we want to be the best, we want to win. And if you don't like that, you can find something else or someone else to help you. But if you like that, then you know what? We're going to get along just fine. And so, I hope this is really useful. Give you some food for thought. Who are the people that I attract? In a way, what do I put out? In terms of my essence, my resonance, my energy. If you're aware of that, you can be the best version of yourself. You can tailor that, really go full in, lean into that. And then you're going to attract a whole bunch of people beautifully who are just like you. And in a way, law of attraction, you guys belong together.